Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today is a very special day for me because I dared to bake this red velvet cake. It's one of my favorites, though I've never baked it before. I only bought it in store, but here they love food coloring and it's very easy to get it. So I thought to myself, why not? So today I'm gonna share with you how I did that, and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so first ingredients, you need butter, softened butter. Thankfully it's very easy to get it soft because it's very warm. Next, sugar, eggs, flour, cocoa powder that I just get from the bazaar, and baking powder. They have baking soda here, and then buttermilk, but I couldn't find it yet, so I'm just gonna use yogurt. They call it katık here. I thought it's a universal word, but apparently yogurt is not a universal word. They use katık. And lastly, of course, food coloring, red food coloring that I also bought at the market. So first I mix the sugar, the pinch of salt and the softened butter and let it beat. While it's beating, I like to chat with my daughter as she points out things. And I also make sure that nothing sticks to the bowl as it mixes. Next, I mix the dry ingredients, flour, baking soda, cocoa. And then I continue with adding the eggs to the butter and sugar mix, and it just keeps beating. And after it's beaten, I put in the dry ingredients, alternating it with the yogurt, and it keeps mixing at a slower pace. I really like this food processor kitchen robot. That's how it looks like. And lastly, I add the food coloring until it turns into a nice shade of red. The recipe asks for a 20 centimeter diameter cake tin, and I'm just using my bigger one and put a cake setting ring in it and just squeeze it in with a tin foil. And then I put the butter into the cake tin. That's how it looks like, so nice shade of red. Then everything goes into the oven for 40 minutes. I cannot be the only one who's looking forward to that moment where you can lick off the sweet butter from the utensils. While it's baking, I do the icing. I just did a cream cheese frosting, and I couldn't find icing sugar, so I just take regular sugar and blend it until it becomes icing sugar. And that's how it looks like. It's not ideal, but it has worked so far. That's how the cake looks like. As you can see, some of the butter spills out of the tin, but I just used that part as decoration. So that's the finished product. I didn't show you how I cut it. I cut it into 3 parts and put the icing in between the layers, and on top I just sprinkled some of the shredded pieces that spilled over the tin, and that's the cake. Enjoy it, and please subscribe to my channel.